You know, when all this mess we're in currently started 15 months ago, we were all very worried, weren't we, about how we were going to cope financially and where our money was coming from. And then the government started coming out with things such as furlough and the SEISS scheme and all this sort of thing. And we think, yippee! And I must admit, at the time, I thought furlough was a very good idea. And it's a godsend. But roll forward 15 months, I'm not so sure anymore. How do everybody? Welcome back to the channel for a Tuesday afternoon. Hope your day's going okay. Well, furlough, it's a bit of a minefield really, and differing opinions. I had an opinion which is very slowly changing, which you can do with your opinions every now and again. You see, when all this first started, all those months ago, everything suddenly got cancelled. Bookings, meetings, appointments, everything, one by one, gone. And all of these things were the way we generated money. And you suddenly think, shit, what am I going to do now? How am I going to feed the wife and kids? Well, along comes the furlough scheme. If you're a company director or you work for a company, we're going to pay 80% of your salary. I thought, whoopee, that's a top up, and we can look at doing the rest. The problem with furlough, and I've only just realised this, it's a bit like any other benefit. You get money and you haven't got to work for it. Yes, you do have to justify your position and the reason you are getting furlough, but that's par for the course. You don't have to work. You can sit at home, sit in the garden, having a barbecue, and you get 80% of your wages. Imagine that. Well, this really hit me over the last couple of days because I've started getting working again, the odd booking here and there for airport pickups. And motivation wise, I found it really hard to pick myself up and get on with it. You know, apart from the food deliveries, of course, I've literally had my money paid for me through the furlough scheme. And trying to get back to normal, I can't drag my arse across the floor. It's terrible. And I thought to myself, the longer furlough goes on, the worse mess this country is going to be in, because there's a lot of people out there that simply won't want to come back to work. You saw the thing with Andrea Leadsom several days ago saying that. And at the time I thought, oh, piss off. But she might have a point. I heard from one of our American viewers yesterday, whose daughter is currently in San Francisco. And American Airlines have a very big problem where they can't get people to staff their planes. So they're having to cancel them literally by the day. And she's dreading getting an email saying flight cancelled because her daughter won't be able to come home to her. You've got theatres, pubs, restaurants, superstores, all that sort of thing over here. People don't want to come back to work because they're too used to being furloughed. It's a disaster waiting to happen. And how the hell is this economy, this country, going to recover itself if that situation is allowed to continue? I mean, in my case, it's the airline industry, so I'm pretty snookered really until that, if it does, gets going again. And I do wonder how other people in other industries cope. Let me know if you've had experience of this in the comments below. But I just think now, when is this going to stop? Anyway, this is me signing off, and I'll see you later with another video. Toodaloo.